Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon with me, LuckyLoremaster, here at the Luckmore Estate. Alright, last time we had a couple new buildings open up for us, the Tavern and the Abbey. Let's check them out.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Alright, so here's where we can send people to relieve some stress, either at the bar, at the gambling hall, or at the brothel. And you can also upgrade the efficacy of each one of them, giving them various bonuses depending on what you're using more.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
And here at the Abbey, we can go to the cloister to meditate, we can go to the transept to pray, and we can go to the penance hall to flagellate ourselves, which literally means to beat ourselves into goodness. And people don't really do that anymore, from what I understand. At least I hope so. Each one is more expensive and more effective. So the transept's more effective than the cloister, and the penance hall's more effective than the transept, but each grade costs more, and it's actually the same way with the tavern as well. So two different places. Abbey caters more to the religious, and the tavern more for secular people. And yeah, as you can see, most of our heroes here, David, Ben, Deanne, Max, are somewhat stressed. Deanne especially so, from all the assault she took. Let's go to the stagecoach and see if we can find anybody new to help us out. Oh my goodness, yes we do. We have several new people that we can use. Alright, well first let's start here with the Houndmaster, who, let's see, I think we can rename them even from here, can't we? Yes we can. Alright, our Houndmaster is Stanislav, our good friend Stan. Welcome to the adventure. Alright, and let's change it up because that doesn't quite match what we have here. Try to get as close to an approximate appearance as possible. Okay, doesn't look like anything white matches perfectly. I think we'll go with that one. Why not? Okay, well Stan, welcome to the party. Alright, he has nymphomania, which means he gets extra stress heals at the brothel. Hey! Alright, I won't tell Zortza that. And we get plus 20 scouting chance in the Weald, which is the forest. And he's mercurial, which he has a negative 5% chance for virtue when he becomes stressed. Okay. Alright, welcome Stanislav to the party.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
And his adorable dog, as always, will be Mickey. Alright, and we have, let's see, I'd say a grave robber. And the grave robber is named after my lovely, lovely wife. She wanted to go with her nickname, Melly. Welcome, Melly, to the party. She has a hard noggin, which means she's good at stun resistance. She is unyielding, which gives her additional death blow resistance. However, she has egomania, so she is obsessed with self-worship, and she is soft, so she doesn't have quite as many hit points as the other heroes. Oh, that's unfortunate. But what can you do? These things happen. We'll get it treated.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Alright, and looks like we have two choices of Hellions. I guess we'll go with, well, let's take a look. Alright. Let's see, we have Fear of the Eldritch and God-fearing, robust, and a Ruin Scrounger. What about this Hellion here? Ruins Adventurer and a Weald Scrounger. Satanophobia. More stress damage versus the Unholy and an Unquiet Mind. Not sure what to make of this. In terms of the abilities, these are pretty good. What about the abilities of our other Hellion? It's random what it assigns to them. Ooh, bleed out. That sounds nasty. Ooh, it actually damages yourself. Ew, no, I'm taking this one. Alright. Welcome, Nika, to the party! Alright, Nika is joining us. And let's see, is that our best approximation of her appearance? I would say... yeah, that'll do. Alright, very good. Welcome, Nika. And...
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
I agree. Now, let's see, can we upgrade the stagecoach even more? Unfortunately not, because we are short on... let's see, what are these? Deeds. We need lots and lots of deeds. That is what we need. And we don't have them. So... and also I wanted to take a look at Melly here. I think she can maybe use a little bit of adjustment. Yep, that's definitely not what she looks like. Nope, nope. Oh, that might work. No, no, no. No, yeah, that'll do. Alright, cool. Very nice. We've got 3 new people. Stanislav, Millie, and Nika. As for stress relief, well, I mean, these 3 new people are definitely going to be coming out. And I suppose we can send Ben. I guess that means we don't really... well, I suppose Nika could be our upfront warrior, while everybody else goes to get serious treatment. Well, Deanne definitely needs to go to the penance hall. She is not happy right now. Okay. Well, Deanne, you're going to get to whip yourself, so have fun in there. Neither pain nor broken body will tear me down. Aw, that's such a nice sentiment. And I suppose that, let's see, David can... oh, no, he can't do anything here. Alright, Max. Max can go drink. Drink and dance a merry jig. Tonight we are still alive. Yes. And as for David, David can go pray at the transept. I kneel before you. Alright, so they're getting their treatment. So it looks like we're going to have... bless me, though I may be unworthy. Alright, Ben, Stanislav, Melly, and Nika for our next little excursion. Alright, and I don't think we have anything else to do right now, so let's head out and embark on our next journey. Well, it looks like we have a lot of different options open in the ruins right now. We can go out for... I think they're all going to be level 1. Yeah, they're all marked as green, so all newbie adventures. We can either explore. It's a short adventure, 90% of rooms. We get bus, gold, and a bleeding pendant, which is increased bleed skill chance for our Heli and Nika, which is cool. We have skirmish, another short adventure, and that's where we complete 100% of room battles. Gold, bust, and a bleeding pendant, so kind of the same reward. We have a cleanse, which means we have to kill all of the enemies in the room battles, and it's a medium-length adventure. That goes for a Seer Stone, which gives scouting chance at the cost of 1 speed, and more busts and more gold, because it's a longer adventure. And let's see, another medium adventure, explore 90% of rooms, gold, a bust, and a solar crown, which offer less stress damage if the torch is above 75%. I'm liking the Seer Stone and the bleeding pendant. I'm not sure which I want to go for. Explore 90% of rooms, complete 100% of room battles. I don't know, room battles tend to be risky because you have to fight a lot, and we're going to be going out with a crew that is not as experienced yet. I think maybe going out for this is probably our best risk versus reward benefit, because it's just exploring, and we do get a nice bleeding pendant for Nika, who is, that'll definitely help her skills that cause bleed. Alright, so Ben is going to be in our second slot. We'll send Nika out. She'll be in the front. Melly, who's vulnerable, will be in the 3rd position. Or maybe she should be in the rear position. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Should Melly be in the rearmost position? It's fine either way. Any of the back positions are good. Stanislav looks like he's best in the 2nd position, actually. What about... Ben can actually make do from the 3rd position, so perhaps that's where he should go. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We can put Stanislav here, we can put Ben there, and Melly in the back. She should be good from there. Okay, good. There we go, we have a party. We don't have anyone with a dedicated healing skill, so we should definitely bring lots of food if that's the case. Oh, and because we have a Gravedigger and Melly and a Houndmaster and Stanislav, we have dog treats, which greatly increases the Hound's vigor for a short time. So that's handy to have. I am going to bring all the food that we can possibly bring, considering we have no actual healer. We'll bring another shovel just in case. We're not really worried about getting poisoned here, considering it's mostly undead. We're worried about bleed, so we'll bring plant bandages, some medicinal herbs, a couple of keys, and holy water, and we're definitely going to need some torches. I'm going to say that much. Alright, so we've got 3,000 gold left. We didn't spend too much. Let's start the adventure. Into the ruins. Skeletons with high protection are susceptible to blight attacks. Yes, indeed they are. Well, they had to go our, max our, I'm still trying to get the names for all the classes. Max the Plague Doctor will definitely be able to help later, but he needs to drink his problems away right now. And hopefully our heroes on this little adventure will not be too adversely affected by their
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Okay, I think we can manage that. Unfortunately, it looks like our new people are already up to 20 stress just because they've never been in a dungeon around here yet. How do we want to handle this? I'm going to guess going this way, going out here, doubling back, and then just going around the circle would be the simplest and most logical way to go about everything. Alternatively, we could just go in the opposite order, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go this way. Okay. Let's hope we don't run into anything too nasty. Also, wait, let's collect ourselves. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's take a look at who's going to be our dedicated trap person. Alright, she's 50% good at traps. Wait, trap disarm 90%. Wow. She's actually fantastic at that. Okay, it's most likely she's going to be the only one who deals with it. Wow, Ben is actually great at it too. Wow, even Stanislav's great at it. Alright, so definitely should be either Melly or Ben who works on the traps. So that's good to know. Well, looks like we came upon some interesting books. Alright, Nika, let's take a read. Stack of literary treasures in an unlikely location. Okay. Well, looks like we can drag an item here to try to use an object. Well, if they're evil books, we could burn them, but we don't necessarily know that's the case, so how about we just read? Volumes are desiccated and unremarkable. Oh, well, that's good. Alright, what's our light level at? 70? Alright, let's pop a torch. We want to keep things radiant right now. Oh, empty room. Okay, well, I guess that's fortuitous. Oh, we got a scout. Nice. Alright, we've got a battle coming up in this hallway and a curio after that. So we know there's a fight coming. Let's get ready for it. Here we go. Oof. Oh, this guy is a madman. Accusation. It causes stress and a debuff. More stress damage until you camp, and there's no camp here. Well, that's a problem. Alright, Stanislav is the first to go. He has a number of options. He can lick wounds, obviously Mickey. Heals the self for 5 hit points. Blackjack, which can he do from this position? Yes, he can. It's good for stunning. He has Guard Dog, which sets a self-protection 15% dodge. Or actually, he can apply that to anyone. Well, any ally, it seems like. And Hound Rush, which causes bleed on all targets. Interesting. Well, it looks like the only person that's going to be susceptible to bleed is the Madman. Yeah, the skeletons are going to be practically immune to it. Who should we target first? We know that this guy causes... Yeah, that's actually a big problem. Stress. Alright, I'm going to use Blackjack on the Courtier and hopefully be able to stun him. There we go. That's a good start to the round. Alright, as for Nika here, she can do Wicked Hack, which she can target the first 2 enemies. It's a pretty good normal damage hit. If it bleeds, it's only going to work on the Madman, but it's another strong hit. But it reduces damage at the cost of doing damage over time. There's Breakthrough, which does reduced damage and reduces her own dodge. It's actually a debuff for herself, but she does get able to hit, I think, everyone in the first 3 slots. And then there's Adrenaline Rush, which I think is a self-buff. Yeah, it cures Blight and Bleed, and it actually heals her, so it's like a psych up. I think we're just going to try a Wicked Hack. Or no, maybe... I'm going to try If It Bleeds on the Madman here, see if we can really hurt him. Ah, we missed. Damn. Well, it was worth a try. Alright, Melly. Melly here has a number of options. Ooh, Poison Darts. Ooh, those inflict Blight. That's actually really good against the skeleton's Toxin Trickery. On herself, she applies Dodge, and she cures her Blight and Bleed, and gives herself Speed. And the Flashing Daggers, which, let's see, is an area effect attack against the 2 enemies in the middle. I think I wanna... Yeah, I think area effect damage is something you can't turn your nose up at. Ooh, nice hit, Melly. And we debuff them, too. Wow. Awesome. That's really good. Alright, well, you can't really complain, Ben, with a Grape Shot Blast, so, you know, let them all have it.
Press this advantage.
Oh, we got the Courtier already. Alright, they're getting a response with a Coral. Oh, Stanislav gets hit, but he protects his doggy, Mickey. That's so sweet. Oh, and Graveyard Slash by this Bone Soldier. We're gonna have to make him pay for that. Oh, another accusation. Doesn't do much damage, but it causes stress, so it looks like these madmen are, lay down the stress, something fierce. Can't have that. But we need a way to deal with that, that damn Bone Arbalist in the back. I'm gonna have Melly use her Poison Darts on him. There we go, we got the Bleed. That'll definitely hurt him. Alright, this Blackjack. Is the Madman weak against stun? He sure is. Ah, we missed. Damn. Next time. Now let's try another Grape Shot Blast. It certainly seems to spread the pain around. Alright. We got 2 out of 3. That's not bad. Breakthrough actually might be good here, considering the Bone Soldier's weak, the Madman's weak, and the corpse is just in the way. Let's try it. Whoa!
A faint hope blossoms.
That did something. Very nice. Alright, Arbalist is feeling the pain. Melly gets, hit by a Quoll for 5 damage. Not too terrible. This Madman seems... Doomsay? What? Oh, now he's causing stress for everybody. Alright, these madmen need to go fast. Ben, could you... Actually, you can Grape Shot Blast everybody now. There we go. Yeah. Spread the pain around. We definitely need that fast. Alright, he's taking a shot at Ben, but Ben dodges. Well done, Ben. Alright, Stanislav, we need you to blackjack this madman. It should be able to finish him off. He's only got 1 hit point. There we go.
As the enemy crumbles.
And we get some stress relief. Very nice. Let's stack up that poison and that blight on the Bone Arbalist. Oh, we got a crit! Applies the debuff, and the blight is even stronger now. Yeah, it's actually going to kill him by the next time his turn activates. So, why not hit him? There you go.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright, that was a decent fight. We got a little banged up, but we're alright. We got 2 deets, a sapphire, which is worth 1,000 gold apiece, an Aria box, which is very rare and actually reduces stress damage. Wow, that's great. And some gold. And that's actually really good. Alright, so it looks like Nika is already the one who's dealing with the most stress. So, congratulations. By default, Nika, you are going to get... well, actually, can we equip it from here? I thought we could. Is this how you do it? I don't know how you actually would equip it from inside of... Would you do it from here, I wonder? Nope, I guess you can't do it while on an adventure. Nope, oh well. Either way, though, that's going to be very handy for later. That's an awesome find. Oh, and we got a sack of gold, or a sack of something. What is that a sack of? Oh, it is gold. Nice. Alright, we should actually eat some of our food, considering that's what we're using as our healing, considering we weren't able to bring our healer. Our healer was stressed out. Alright, there we go. We got some good heals from that. That's pretty good. And we'll pop another torch and head in this way. Oh, room is empty. No scout. Let's move to this room and then double back. Let's see what we find. Oh, we've got some brigands here. brigands of various types. Alright, well, we definitely want to bring the pain quickly. These guys are vulnerable to blight and bleed, it looks like, but they're more resistant to stun. Alright, let's do the flashing daggers, considering that'll be able to do damage to both of these guys. Whoa, especially with a crit! I think I'm done with you hardly. Well done, Melly. Alright, we might actually be able to kill the cutthroat before he's able to do anything. Alright, should we do it with a grape shot blast, though? 4 damage, would that be enough? Hero damage 3 to 4. It's not a guarantee. What about the pistol shot? The pistol shot is a much more likely chance to kill. Open vein? Oh, you can only hit the guy in front. Alright, Ben, we need you to take this shot and get this guy here. Take out the cutthroat. Yeah!
The onslaught. Destroy.
Alright, he's out of the way. Alright, now we have the bloodletter to worry about. It looks like that's probably the only one that Nika can deal with, so time to make him bleed. Very nice. Bleeding for 2 damage per round. Alright, these are humans, so they should be very vulnerable to bleed damage. Stanislav, let loose the doggy! Oh, nice. And stacking up the bleed even more. Point blank shot. Oh, Nika gets hit for 5 damage. And she gets shoved back. Alright, Stanislav is now in the front. Blanket fire. Oh, everybody's getting shot. That guy needs to go down soon. I don't like him area of effect damaging all of us. Alright, Ben, can you hit him way in the back? Yes, you can. Yeah, so start shooting him up if you could. Alright, from the front, all we can do is guard dog and blackjack. Blackjack is the stun, 125 base, versus 50 resist, so that's still a 75% chance, actually. Alright, yeah, try it. Okay. He resisted the stun. Oh well. Well, we can definitely still make this guy bleed, so let's do it. Stack it up. Yeah, he'll probably die on this next turn. What is he, 3 hit points and he's got 5 bleed? Yeah, he's dead already. He'll die as soon as his turn starts. So we just have this Fusilier in the back. Can we hit him with a flashing daggers? No, we can't. Can we hit him with poison darts? Yes, we can. Alright. And he resisted the blight. Damn it. And there's blanket fire again. Oh, hate that area of effect damage.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Well, now with that guy out of the way, because of the blight, he has no corpse, so we can deal with you now much more effectively. Like that. Awesome. We got 8 crests.
Hellish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Oh, they were just some brigands. I wouldn't say they were ghoulish. They were just more unseemly. And we dealt with them. Good job, team. Alright, well, let's eat a little bit of food. Deal with our troubles. And then continue on. How's the light doing? We could use some more light. And let's head in here. Oh, another empty room. Well, I suppose that's, I don't know, that's safe, I guess, but I'd rather find something more interesting in one of these rooms. Alright, how many rooms are there? We've already been to 3. 1, 2, 3 rooms, and that leaves 5 left. We gotta do 90%, so pretty much all but 1 room. We might be able to do all of them. Hope we find some more food. Let's see what we do. Oh, we should probably put Nika back in front, because she is a bit tankier than Stanislav. So, let me see, I believe that's this button here. There we go. Ho-ho, skeletons! But we surprised them! Ha-ha, suckers! And we'll go with the light being dim. That actually gives us a better chance, more stress, but it gives our scouting and better surprise to the monsters. So, hey, cool. Alright, skeletons. We can either go for the AoE damage, or we can go for poison darts. I think I want to go for poison darts. No, actually, it does make more sense to distribute the damage, so go for it. Yeah, nice. Good hits. And they're debuffed? Ah, they have less bleed resist when they get hit by that. That's awesome. Well, grape shot blasting kind of goes without saying, right? Oh, down you go. Alright, let's see. We can actually blackjack the skeleton in the back, and it is weak to stun. Alright, we stunned the crossbowman. And then there's this big ugly bone defender in the front. He's immune to bleed, but he is somewhat susceptible to stun. So it looks like just hacking away at him is the best bet. Oh, we missed. And his turn is wasted from the stun. He gets Axe Blade to Stanislav. Oh, gets in a big hit. 5 damage. A bastard. Alright, well, we definitely need to get rid of that Bone Arbalist. He's at how much health? 4 health? Our Hound's Rush actually might be able to take him out. Go, Mickey! Woohoo! Alright, massive crit. Where's some stress relief? Alright, all that's left is this Bone Defender. We definitely can't bleed him, so... and we can't shoot him either. Well, I mean, Open Vein is still a hit, so why not? Yeah, 6 damage, you can't complain. Damage is damage. Flashing Daggers can't hit him, but Poison Darts can. No damage, but it does start the Blight for 3 damage a round. Nika should come on with the Wicked Hack. There we go. Ha-ha! Good job, Nika.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Yeah, we're working on it. We could probably also use a little bit more torch. So, here we go. Pop that and head into the next door. Oh, wow. Alright, things are clear. No scout. So let's go on to the next room. Oh, different types of enemies here. Maggots. Oh, but we surprised them. What are we got? Maggots and spitters, which are like this weird... Yeah, they look like spiders. Those are 8 legs. Yeah. Well, what are these things resistance against? Wow, the maggots are practically super resistant to stun, blight, bleed, and debuff, but they can be pushed around. Best chance is blight and bleed. Do they have any kind of damage resistance? Doesn't look like it. Let's go with flashing daggers. Spitter is actually much less resistant to everything. Wow. Or melee will just kill everything. You know, that's cool. That works. Oh, why not lick your wounds while you're ready? I mean, we're not really in dire straits right now. Why not? Aw, he snuggles with Mickey to regain health. That's so sweet. Oh, that's so nice. And we took him down for a
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. I know this game's reputation. What the hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place a torch if you crave the void. The Shambler's Altar. For a level 0 party, huh? You know what? I do not crave the void. I do not crave it. With a mostly level 0 party, that is not something I want to check out. That just trips all my danger senses right there. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Alright, so let's continue on. I get it. I get warnings when I see them. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's an Iron Maiden. A rusty Iron Maiden stands against the wall, clasped shut. Well, let's try using, let's see. Medicinal herbs, if it's rusty, maybe that'll clean it? There we go. Thorough search reveals a shovel and gold. Oh, okay. Not bad. Oh, we're hungry. Everybody eats. We only have 2 food left. Oof. That stinks. Let's hope we can wrap this up quickly. Oh, enemies. But we surprised them. Wow, this is just going so surprisingly well. Alright, bleed won't work on skeletons. Breakthrough is good for AoE damage, but it will debuff her, so that is kind of a gamble. What's her chance at actually hitting? Let's see, 85, 85, 72. Those are actually pretty good odds. Let's try it. Oh, we got it. Damage to everyone. That is pretty nice. We can do the same kind of thing with a Grape Shot Blast. Ah, but he missed. Damn. That really stinks. Alright, flashing daggers. We'll think we'll hit the 2 in the middle. Alright, well, we got one of them. And last but not least, they have the courtiers. We don't want to start them with the stress damage, so go, Mickey, go! There we go, we got one of them. Alright, tempting goblet for Ben. Oh, here comes the stress. 17 stress. And bump in the night. Hits Nika with a club for 2 damage, and luckily that's it. Alright. We definitely need to get that guy in the back, so let's start throwing some poison darts at him. Alright, we get the blight going. 3 damage. Like that. Oh, and he gets to go already. Wow, he's fast. Alright, stress damage for Stanislav. Guess he gets thrown some nasty wine at him. Alright, we need to, what do we gotta do? Let's see, is this guy resistant to stun? Not really. Let's stun him. Smack him with a blackjack. Alright, cool, he's stunned. His turn's wasted. Breakthrough actually might be good, not only for killing him, but maybe starting to hack through some of these corpses, so let's do it. Oh, that's pretty good. So many corpses in our way. Damn it. Alright, but we can use the pistol shot to hit the back row, so can Ben pick this guy off? Ah, he dodged him. You wily bastard. Alright, well, let's try to stack up the poison darts. Maybe the blight will have a chance of killing him. Alright, more blight, more blight. Yeah! I get the blight. Yes! The blight kills him.
On its own.
Yes, it is. We get 850 gold, 4 crests, and citrine, which is a type of valuable gem. Oh, cool. Alright, let's take a look at what's in this heirloom chest. Chest with your family sigil. I think we could use a skeleton key. Alright, we've got some deeds, some extra food, alright, and some gold. Alright, now we've got 4 food in case another hunger hits. Another wave of hunger. So let's go down into this room then. Whoa, we got a trap. Oh, didn't see that coming.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Ugh. That's some nasty damage. Alright, how about for now, Nika, you go in the second row. You're not looking so hot. Stanislav will take over in front. It's getting dark. We definitely need another torch. Oh, that's our last torch. Hopefully, yeah, this adventure will be over soon, so it's not that dicey. Oh, hey, we got it. Quest complete. However, let us continue for just a little bit longer. There is 1 room left. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's a curio, actually. Wow, in all of these hallways. That's really good. I'm going to check that out. Hunger hits. Hunger is satiated. We have no more food. We shouldn't dawdle. Oh, what's this? A locked display cabinet. Could be valuables. Well, let's use a key. Alright, what do we got? Whoa! Gold, crests, butts, and an emerald. We'll take all of that. Oh, we don't have room for an emerald. Well, we should get rid of something. What are we going to get rid of? Well, let's get rid of the herbs. Shift-click to discard. Okay, let's get these emeralds. Not bad. Getting dark. Shouldn't loiter here too long. Alright, what do we have here? Curio, 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 and curio. Well, let's go check out this curio and then double back. What's in the box? What do we got? Deeds and an emerald. Yoink! And then we'll walk back and go in the doorway that we came from. How do we do that? Hello? Anyone know how to get in the doorway? Ah, okay. A little bit of a click search. Okay, let's head this way now. And get that curio. Looks like it's a sack of gold. No, it's an empty sack. Better than a trap. Now that's a positive way of looking at the situation. Alright, and then finally down this hallway. Let's see what this stuff is. Alright, we do get some loot. Holy water and 300 gold. Not bad. And finally over here, another bag or pack.
Haunting the hearts of men.
Alright, all that's left is a torch. And we can pop that and then leave, considering there's nothing really else of interest here except for obstacles and traps. And we are definitely not doing anything with that weird thing, because that scares the crap out of me. Alright, good job everybody. That was a pretty successful run, I'd say.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
And apparently earn a lot of gold in the process. Over 11,000 to be precise. This nice bleeding pendant, which will be for Nika. We get 2 busts, 6 deeds, and 16 crests. No portraits. Alright, 2 resolve experience, so everyone is now at level 1 resolve. And we get some new traits. What do we got? Misses the spot. Oh, negative 1% crit chance, but he's also thick-blooded, which means he's better to resist blight. Ben gets mercurial, which means he has a negative 5% virtue chance, which basically means he's strange. And Melly gets fear of the eldritch. I don't know why she got that, considering we weren't even in an eldritch area or encounter anything like that, but whatever. Sometimes you get screwed. Sometimes you just don't get the stuff that you're looking for. What can you do?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Oh, yes. Alright, so what happened while we were away? It's probably a good time to check. Alright, looks like quite a bit happened. Yep. Alright, we got people who, we unlocked the Weald, which is the forest. We also unlocked the Guild and the Blacksmith. Alright, David prayed in the Abbey and recovered 55 stress. Ooh, Deanna's left on a quest of personal hardship and pain. She engaged in flagellation and recovered 65 stress, but she is now also missing. That's a problem. And Max recovered stress at the night, basically on the town, drinking, and is now feeling significantly better himself. Okay, well, that was definitely progress. However, we're going to have to see what else there's to do next time. Alright, this has been another episode of The Darkest Dungeon here on the Luckmore Estate. Hope everyone's enjoyed it. We'll see everybody next time. Okay, bye-bye everyone. Have a good time, and we'll see you next time.